Hi guys, this is Simeon from Swedish Homestead. Today I want to show you how we plant garlic here on the farm and explain a little bit what we're doing. If you haven't watched my little series about garlic, I recommend that to you. If you're into it, there's a lot of information on there, and so I'm not going to repeat all of that. But basically, right now it's the end of November, and the temperature in the soil is below 10 degrees Celsius, and that's when we want to plant the garlic, because then the garlic knows it's time to set roots before the frost comes, but it's not yet time to grow upwards. So I'm gonna plant my garlic in rows. We have planted them in like bigger patches, but this is nice because then I can reach the weeds that come on both sides. And I just make a little line where I can, so it's straight. I pull back the covering or the wood chips a little bit in our Back to Eden garden, and then I put the garlic cloves right in the ground. When I'm done, I cover it again, and then afterwards I put a new layer of fresh covering over. It could be compost, it could be wood chips, it could be hay, grass clippings, any organic material. So we plant a lot of garlic every year. The first year where we started, we planted 10,000 garlics, and we have gone down a little bit. We don't plant as many anymore, but instead we really work on increasing the quality. So we had like some cloves, some whole garlics last year that were 200 grams. In a summer we had a drought, and we never watered and never weeded and never fertilized more than covering it after planting, and I was quite impressed with that. So we've had some good results. And what I'm going to do now, I'm going to plant it in rows 6 feet apart, and in between those rows we're going to plant other vegetables this upcoming spring and summer. So what you want to do here is you need soft ground here, and garlic doesn't grow where it's acidic. So they also like a lot of moisture. And garlic likes a lot of organic material. So what you want to do is bring your garden to the place where all these requirements are met. Now for us, the best thing for that, the easiest way that worked out, was to use a covering like in nature, where nature takes care of all of that. So I actually measured here, and we have a pH of 7. So it's not acidic, and it's not alkaline. So it is neutral, and the garlic grows fine in it. And the organic matter, it both keeps the moisture, and the garlic just loves it. And then because of the covering, the soil is also very, very, very loose and soft. It's not compacted, and that helps the roots to spread. And we don't have to water, because this organic material, it just keeps so much moisture in the ground. People who don't do this, they have to till it very deep and then do all sorts of things to accomplish that. This has just worked really, really well for us, and it's an easy way for us to plant this. You know, considering that this is the only work I'm gonna do, with maybe a little weeding in between, till we harvest this in July next year, that is quite impressive, I think. So yes, your back is sore if you have been doing this all day, but it's very nice to know it's in the ground. And then in the spring, the garlic is the first plant that comes up through the snow and ice already, and it's just so exciting to have the first green come and show up in the spring. So we plant both hardneck and softneck varieties, and the hardneck varieties, I sometimes cut off the top bulbs, the top cloves that it's building. I don't know the exact English term. But sometimes I let them be, and what you can do with those, you can actually replant them. They are very tiny. They're like smaller than peas at time. And you can plant those, and then you have little garlics that don't build cloves. Here in Sweden they're called mono garlic, that restaurants use a lot because they don't have to separate the cloves, and you can sell those for almost twice the price per pound as the other garlic. So this garlic that I'm planting right now is a French variety, and it's actually imported from France. The seeds are, we keep some of our seeds ourselves, but this was imported. So let me show you now how I cover up this row. Okay, so now the next row I want to have 6 feet away. So I have the stick that's 3 feet. I mark this here. Then I go over. Gonna make another spot with the marking here. Mark it right here. And then I'm gonna make a line here. This is where we are gonna make the next row of garlic. So now I've marked it. Now I'm just making it a little deeper, where we can plant the garlic in here afterwards. And you see how nice and loose this soil is without me having done anything to it. There's been no tilling and nothing. There you go. Now I'm gonna be planting the next row. Now you want to plant the clove. Look, this wasn't separated properly. There are 3 different ones here and they're very small. So ideally you just want to plant a big clove like this one. And this is where the roots are going to come out. So this is what you want to plant into the soil, and the tip you want up. I mean, the garlic will even grow if you have them upside down, which in commercial growers, their cloves just end up all around, you know. But if you have them upside down, it takes the plant longer to grow around and then up, and takes more energy. The whole garlic will be smaller. So if you do it by hand like I do it, this is the way you want to plant it. One thing that I do is just I plant the garlic not in one straight line, but a little bit like this. So it's just more space efficient. I can keep the same amount of space in between them, but get more garlic in the row itself. And I'm still able to get in with the rake and weed on both sides. You know, sometimes I see some weeds here when I come, and I'll just pull them out, and they just come out with their whole root system here in our back to Eden garden. Sometimes there are a few roots left, but in general it works really well. So yeah. So I have a little bit of a time pressure, so I won't be filming anymore. Got to get some more stuff done here. I hope you enjoyed this little explanation of what we do with the garlic. I'm always excited when this is over and the garlic is in the ground. So thanks for watching. Subscribe to our channel if you are a new viewer, to stay tuned for all the videos. If you haven't seen them yet, check out my little series on the garlic, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks and bye-bye.